Good morning, fellow Guardians. So, I was looking on the TWAB for this week. Now, most of it is filled with the Guardian games and everything that's going to be entailed from Tuesday Reset, but hidden at the bottom, there was a future ornaments part. Now, Bungie have basically asked the community what ornament they would like to see coming up next. So, I don't know if you remember from last week, they did the same thing, but for the Halloween events, they did to try and work out the armor of what armor we would like. Now, it was like dinosaur armor and some creature armor, I believe. Now, the dinosaur armor did win. There is more information about that. You can have a look at that on the Bungie page if you'd like. But the current survey, I will put the link to the survey itself in the description below as well, so you can go and have a vote yourself. But basically, they've identified 12 weapons as candidates for consideration. And all you got to do is you sign on to it. All you got to do is put your main character. For me, obviously, it was a hunter. You put your favourite weapon afterwards, and then you've just got to choose 3 weapons that you'd like to see an ornament on. Now, this is great because Bungie very rarely ask the community stuff like this, so this is fantastic. So I'll just go over the 12 weapons that are potentially going to have a new ornament. So, starting off in the primary weapon slot, the Crimson is a candidate. Now, this is one of the ones that I chose out of the 3 that you can have, because I love the Crimson. It's still very, very good in Crucible. I know it's already got quite a few ornaments, but it would be nice to see another one. Okay, another primary weapon is the Vigilance Wing. Now, this is, again, a very good Crucible weapon. I haven't seen it much in PvE, but there you go. Moving on from there, a Sweet Business. Now, this, I think, is going to be the favourite out of all of them. I think everyone's going to be picking a Sweet Business. Everyone likes it. It's just a more fun weapon to use, and I think there's only 2, maybe 3 ornaments for it. Now, that's it for the Kinetic slot. So if we move on to the Energy slot, as you can see, there is 9 separate ones. So, Risk Runner. I also went for the Risk Runner because I love the Risk Runner. Fantastic gun to use. It's a lot of fun to use. It's already got a few ornaments already, but again, it's a gun that we're all going to use, so we might as well choose it if that's what you use. So, next, the Fighting Lion. Now, this has already got a few ornaments, but again, if you like it, chuck it on. It's great because it's one of the only grenade launchers that uses primary ammo. Third, we have the Sunshot. Sunshot's a great gun, has been for a very long time. It's also very good in Crucible at the minute with the hand cannons. Okay, so the Merciless. Moving on from there. Now, Merciless was probably one of the best weapons for Leviathan Raid right at the start. It's one of my favourites as well. So I'd love to see a new ornament for that as well. Nice to bring back some old Cabal War weapons. Okay, moving on from there, the Graviton Lance. Now, I love the look of this weapon, and there's already some very good looking ornaments, like this one here being my favourite. So, very, very good in Crucible and PvE, actually. So if you want to choose that one, go for it. Skyburner's Oath is another candidate. Now, this is a very good weapon, and it's different, you know. It does more damage to Cabal, and hip fire in it does tracking slugs as well. It's also quite good in Crucible if you know how to use it. Okay, moving on from there, Le Monarch. Now, this is a very, very sought-after weapon. It took me very long to get this back in the day. But this doesn't actually have any ornaments as of yet, so it'd be lovely to actually see a decent ornament for this. So I also voted for this. This was my 3rd one I chose. So if you fancy seeing an ornament on it, vote for this one as well. Okay, next is the Trinity Ghoul, another bow, but this one does have 1 or 2 ornaments. But again, they don't look that great. So if you want to use it, go for it. I mean, with the Masterwork on, which I actually haven't done yet, it does absolutely rack in PvE. And finally, the Telesto. Now, this is a bane of my existence in PvP. You see that, people just pop it on walls and explode it. But again, if you want to see a new ornament for that one, have a look. There's already some nice ones for it, in my opinion, though. But if you want to see a new one for that one, definitely vote for that. So that is all the 12 weapons that are going to be covered on the survey. So head over to bungie.net. I'll put the link in the description below, and you can vote for whichever one you like. Also, put a comment in here. Let us know which ones you're going to go for, or if other weapons you'd prefer to see ornaments on. But yeah, that's basically it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and definitely let me know what you're going to be picking. All right, thanks, guys. Toodles.